Alright guys, back in the garage today, a little more work to do on the Honda C70 and then that project's going to be done. You can hear the heater in the background as usual. The big snowstorm in the mid-Atlantic region just started 20 minutes ago, so I'm not going anywhere for a while. Let's get to work. Alright, so today's job, relatively simple. We're going to replace the front tire, and I did patch the tube. If you watched the last video, you know I pinched the tube, the brand new tubes that I got for the tires. Anyway, we're going to get the front tire put on, and then we may mud up the chain guard and prep it and get it ready for paint. We'll see about that. Alright, so you may have noticed the bike is on a jack today instead of the lift. The reason for that is the center stand doesn't get it quite high enough off the ground to give me clearance that I need here. So just put the jack under the engine there to get me up off the ground. You could also use a block if one's available. First thing we need to do on this is remove the speedometer cable, and then we're going to remove the front brake cable, and then it's pretty easy from there. Okay, so much like the rear axle, front axle also has a cotter pin in here we're going to take out, and then we'll get a ratchet or a wrench on here, and that'll allow us to pull out the front axle, and we'll have the wheel off the bike. Alright, now with the front wheel off the bike, same thing as last time. We're going to take the core out of the valve stem, drain all the air out of here, get the tire and the tube off, probably clean up this wheel a little bit, get the new tube and tire on, and get everything put back together. Try to get this tire mounted back on this rim without popping the tube. Again, make sure you find your directional arrow on the tire. Make sure it's going the right way. Should be. This is the brake side here. We're gonna flip it like this. That way I can see the dot on here. Yep, gonna go right like this, so let's see how I do. Alright, got half the tire on. Now we're gonna try to line up this dot opposite of the valve stems. Let's get this tube in and try not to pinch it this time. Got the tire on. We're gonna lock down the valve stem and then get some air in this thing. See if it holds. All right, with the bike lowered back down on the ground, front axle nut supposed to be between 22 and 29 foot-pounds of torque. We're gonna set it to 25. There we go. And we might have to move that around just a little bit to get the the cotter pin in. There we got it, brand new front tire on the 70. Make sure you get your brake adjusted properly, get speedometer cable hooked back up, and that's pretty much it.